Sunamachi Ginza shopping street, walking and eating. 15 recommended foods.
Samurai Junjiro Channel.
Hi, I'm Samurai Junjiro, born and raised in Japan. In this video, we'll be eating and walking in the Sunamachi Ginza shopping street. We'll introduce 15 different kinds of food, including historical stores and gorgeous bento boxes. At the end, we'll present the top 3 tastiest dishes. Now, let's get started. We'll be heading to Kitasuna, Kotoku, Tokyo. We have arrived at the nearest station to our destination, Nishiojima Station. Nishiojima Station is a 24-minute train ride from Shinjuku Station. Then, let's head for the shopping district we'll introduce this time. It takes about 15 minutes on foot from the station. This is the Sunamachi Ginza shopping street that we will introduce this time. Sunamachi Ginza has about 180 stores on a single street. The scenery has remained unchanged for more than 50 years and has a nostalgic Japanese atmosphere. The shopping district is one of the most popular in Tokyo, with approximately 20,000 visitors per day. Let's go for a gourmet tour. First of all, we would like to introduce this store, Sakai. This deli has a 55 years of history. It is a popular store that is often featured on TV. What we eat at this store is this fried food. This is tuna menchi, which is breaded and deep-fried tuna fish paste. The size is large and satisfying. The combination of tuna and onion gives it a sweet taste. What a nice and healthy alternative to meat. Next, we'll introduce this store, Fukuyoka Honpo. This bakery opened in 2021. It is popular for its authentic bread made with fresh cream from Hokkaido and butter from France, which is available for to-go. Let's try a slightly different bread this time. This particular bread is a gratin bread with gratin filling hollowed out of the center of the bread. The bread is fluffy and moist. The gratin is filled with bacon and onions. The texture is creamy and melts in the mouth. It's also creamy with plenty of cheese. It's a very satisfying bread. Next, we'll introduce this restaurant, Tenpei. This restaurant specializes in tempura. Tempura can be eaten in this restaurant, but it is especially popular for pickup. There are more than 20 kinds of tempura on the menu, but this tempura is the one we are going to introduce here. This tempura is made by battering and deep-frying prawns, Japanese perilla, eggplant, and onions. It is served with a sweet sauce, so eat it as it is. It has a nice, crispy texture. The shrimp and onions have a sweet taste. The Japanese perilla gives it a fresh taste. This tempura allows you to enjoy a variety of textures in one dish. Next, we'll introduce this store, Onigiri-dokoro Sho. It's a new onigiri specialty store that just opened in February 2023. We chose this onigiri this time. This is Sujiko salmon roll marinated in soy sauce. Sujiko is characterized by the roll being connected without loosening like ikura. The salty taste of soy sauce goes great with rice. The fluffy texture of the rice and the smell of the seaweed are the best. Next, we'll introduce this store, Masuei-Kamaboko-Ten. It's a store specializing in fish paste for over 50 years. Oden made in a large pot is sold right in front of the store, and it's so popular that people make a long line to get one. We'll introduce 2 oden from this list. The first one is daikon. At this restaurant, they skewer them so people can eat them soon after they buy them. The daikon is thick and big. When you take a bite, the daikon broth fills the mouth. It is thick, but the flavor is soaked into the inside. The next food is Frankfurter sausage. It's got a slit in it, so the flavor soaks through to the inside. The fat from the meat goes well with the crispy broth. We also recommend oden with potatoes and eggs, so be sure to give it a try. Next, we'll introduce this store, Souzai Nakafuji. It's a popular delicatessen among the locals. We'll introduce 2 dishes at this store. The first one is Chinese fried chicken. It has a nice smell of vinegar and sesame seeds. The chicken is juicy and succulent. The crunchy texture of the green onion is a nice accent. The price is reasonable for this quantity. The next one is chicken cutlet seasoned with miso and sesame seeds. It is made with red miso, which has a richer flavor than regular miso. The chicken and the sweet spicy miso go well together. The chicken is juicy and fatty because it is made from thighs. The dish is recommended for those who like a rich flavor. Next, we'll introduce the taiyaki specialty restaurant, Suitengu Taian. This store is popular for its freshly baked taiyaki, which are made to order and not left on the shelf. There are 3 flavors to choose from, but this time we went for the salted red bean paste. The sweet smell is wonderful. The crust of this store is thin and crispy. The salty flavor of the red bean paste helps to bring up the sweetness of the red bean paste. It's nice to be able to eat it freshly made. Next, we'll introduce this restaurant, Takezawa Shoten. This restaurant offers yakitori and yakiton, which is cooked with pork, are available at a reasonable price. There are more than 10 kinds of selections, but we would like to introduce 2 recommended menus. The first one is pork tongue seasoned with salt. It's moderately elastic and juicy. It has a lot of fat on it, but since it is seasoned with salt, the flavor is refreshing. The next dish is pork belly seasoned with sauce. The meat is tender and fatty. The sweet sauce has a rich flavor. A beer will be a perfect drink with it. Next, we'll introduce this restaurant, Asariyasan. This restaurant was established in 2005 and specializes in clam dishes. There are various dishes available using clams, but the one we'll be eating this time is this deep-fried one. This is a potato croquette with clams. It's the most popular menu item at the restaurant. The size of the croquette is very large and satisfying. There are plenty of clams inside. The potatoes are smooth and melting. The texture and sweetness of the onion is a nice accent. Next, we'll introduce this restaurant, Unakuri, located next to Takezawa Shoten. It's a popular restaurant where you can eat eel at a reasonable price. They also have eel bento boxes, but this time we'll try this recommended menu item. This is kurikara, which is grilled eel meat on a skewer. It has more fat than normal eels. It's moderately textured but moist. It's delicious enough as it is, but we recommend putting Japanese pepper on it. The fresh flavor and spiciness go well with the sweet sauce. It is nice to be able to eat high-class eel at a reasonable price. Next, we'll introduce this restaurant, Eishoen. Opened in 2014, it specializes in Chinese cuisine. The restaurant offers authentic Chinese food inside, but they also sell foods for to-go in front of the restaurant. This time, we'll choose this dish that most visitors order at the restaurant. This is shaben, which is made of flour, rolled out flat, and baked in oil. The thick, chewy skin is grilled to a nice crispy texture. There's plenty of minced pork inside, and the juices overflow from the meat. The sweetness of the cabbage and the texture of the green onion add a nice accent. The pepper is effective and the taste is deeper than it looks. Lastly, we would like to introduce this restaurant, Kitasuna Toraji. It's a yakiniku restaurant established in 1989. It's a popular restaurant where A5 rank high-quality meat is served and to-go is also available. This time, we'll have a yakiniku bowl, one of the most popular to-go dishes. They use only A5 rank beef for this yakiniku bowl. It's nice to be able to eat high-grade meat at a reasonable price. The meat will melt in the mouth. The meat is fatty, but because it is quality meat, it is crispy and has no peculiar taste. The sauce is sweet and fruity, and it makes the rice go faster. This yakiniku bowl is a must-try for meat lovers. If there's a restaurant you'd like me to introduce, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe to my channel too. Well, that's it for today. See you in the next video.